5. It's Ignorant Squad. This is Quarantine with the Classics. This is the final fucking part of this Zelda game that apparently I'm a little bit rusty at. But I'm gonna go ahead and beat it. Before I go to Turtle Rock, which is the 7th dungeon, I'm going to get all the fucking bottles and fill that shit up with that magic medicine that fills your magic meter and your hearts, because I know that final boss is a fucking bitch on magic power. Alright, let's see here. Now, we'll go ahead and begin. Kelsey, you just called me a bitch. That's ignorant. I didn't even do nothing to you. And like, look, this when I pulled up this game on the emulator before I started streaming it, somebody named herself Link, and they were playing it a little bit. And in the second file, somebody named it Fuck You. I don't know who that is. I have no idea. First thing I'm going to do is actually go to where Link's house would be at in the light world. And I'm going to go east, go under a bridge, and I'm going to fucking get a bottle from the guy that's sleeping under the bridge. So my ignorant subconscious is telling me that you called me a bitch. Does that make any sense? And I appreciate you supporting it too, by the way, supporting the stream and watching with me. Yeah, if anybody new's in here, it's not, Ignorant Squad is not anything about, you know, amazing gameplay or anything like that. It's just just a few people just being ignorant. And I don't believe that you have to have amazing gameplay on something just to have people like you on a stream. If you like the content, or, you know, ignorant conversation and that type of shit, then there's, you know, because we're thinking about too having like podcasts. We got to figure out and name the file "Fuck You." Yeah, I don't know. I really don't remember doing that. I really don't. But yeah, we're tossing around the idea of trying to make a podcast somehow. Just having like a, you know, talk to Ignorant Squad type shit going on. But we're still trying to work out how exactly we would do that. And where we would put it at. I was thinking about just all of us getting in Discord. Getting in a Discord, because Ignorant Squad does have an official Discord. And just streaming a picture of the logo on screen, and then just streaming the audio from the Discord. I don't know why I went down like that. Alright, right here is where I want to be probably. Right, it's under that bridge. Oh, I got hit. Yeah, Discord would be easier. I mean, I don't know if it technically would be a podcast if we're all on YouTube and shit. And it's live, but still it could be like it could be a regular thing, just chat with members of Ignorant Squad. Talk about fucking anything. There's a couple people in the squad that follow conspiracy theories and stuff, and I know that'd be one good thing for people to talk about. Why is his head shaped like a potato? Nope, can't call it right here because it's under a bridge. Now I gotta find out. Is it here? Nope. The back of one of these houses has a secret entrance in it. I think it's that one. Yeah, there it is. There's my third bottle, right? Yeah. And my fourth one, I have to go into the dark world. I go over this way. There's a treasure chest that's locked. And you take it all the way next to underneath Link's house. And bring it back into the light world, and some dude unlocks it for you and gives you the bottle. I just have to get back into the dark world somehow. I know. Cool, now I can fuck around in here and see what's in here. Pull it, or... oh, maybe run into it. I found the magic cape. You're invisible when you wear it. I believe, if I remember right, that makes you immune to walking over spikes. I could be wrong, though. Ow, fuck you. And the sequel to this, A Link Between Worlds for the 3DS, that was a really good game too. I really like that one. Damn it. I want to find a way to get people that can be on here with me while I stream and talk and stuff like that, but I'm not sure. I don't know if I got to use Discord for that or what. And that hurt. Oh shit, it's Ant. Coronavirus! It's not funny, Ant. What's up, Ant? How you doing? I think I can get over there from here. Twitch. See, Ignorant Squad has a Twitch, but a lot of people in Ignorant Squad, they want to be able to have it like archived somewhere, and Twitch doesn't do that as far as I know. I looked into it. We want to have something to be able to look back on one day. So that's why we don't use Twitch. I mean, yeah, Twitch is always better for streaming and shit. There's more people on it, but, you know, we're not trying to blow up. We're not trying to get famous. It's just a bunch of people just trying to be ignorant together. Be a part of something. There now, I got 4 bottles. Rendering tomorrow's video. Nice. What's the topic of that one, or do you want to say? Oh, and go ahead and plug your channel too on here, Ant, just in case somebody wants to go and go check you out. But yeah, too, just, you know, stay as long as you want, chill as long as you want to. Kelsey's in here too. I'll go with 2 life potions, a magic potion, and a fucking super potion. Some dumbass kids partying during Corona. Yeah, that's what happened here too. That's like one of the reasons why our governor fucking said that it was like a mandatory quarantine now, because if I remember correctly after reading it, the number of people that got infected went up exponentially because somebody wanted to fucking party at Virginia Beach and the beaches around here, and then shit just went down from there. And that's when the government was like, alright, fuck you guys, stay in your house now or else. And yeah, that's right. People think they're immune to shit, and we're not. They think they won't get it because they're young. What they don't get is, even if they don't show symptoms of it, because some people are asymptomatic, I think it's called. They could get it and not show symptoms, but they could still be carriers for it and fucking spread it everywhere. But, you know, nobody, you know, talks about that. Ow, fucker. Oh, this is, it's a Link to the Past running on SNES 9X for Windows. Super Nintendo emulator. This is the same, like the emulators for the Wii, the Super Nintendo emulator for the Wii that I think it was Tantric, what he worked on. It's actually a port of this one. It's a really good emulator. And yeah, last time I heard there wasn't nothing in fucking, you know, Berkeley or anything, and now... That's crazy though. Yeah, because people... And part of it too is that there's a bunch of these fucking businesses that stayed open because they said they're essential and they're really fucking not. So they're making people work through this, and then also they're encouraging people to go out and do shit that's not essential, and then shit's spreading like that too. And then that too, yeah, that's another thing. Like Kelsey just said, there's a shortage of tests, and you can't get tested. Oh no, something completely different, my bad. I don't know what I was thinking. But no, Kelsey has a point too, though. I think it's stupid that before they were like, yeah, well, you can't get tested unless you come into contact with somebody who's been confirmed to have it. Well, if that's the case, then how is anybody getting confirmed? You know what I mean? That doesn't make sense to me, but we're getting these tests this week or next week. I know right now they have a Valley Health like walk-in clinic right up the road from us next to Target, and they're actually an official testing center for it, so they got some tests down there. Numbers are going to skyrocket. Yeah, that's right. Well, Aunt Kelsey, I think, lives in the same town you do. Ooh, a fairy. Ooh, 2 fairies. And the funny thing is, too, like, everybody wants to, you know, everybody's roasted introverts for years because they're like, yeah, all they do is stay in the house. They don't fuck with nobody, this and that. Now they're seeing we had this shit right all along. People are going crazy because they can't go out and they can't do this and don't do that. It never bothered me. I feel like I'm gonna go right back where I was, falling in this hole. Yep, what'd I tell you? Yeah, let me see something real quick, actually. Ow. Oh, that's right, you moved. Never mind, I forgot about that. That's my fault. Some random dude has a shop behind the wall that you had to blow up. How is he making any money? Yeah, but no, people should be staying in. Fuck, I blocked myself. Whatever the fuck is going on right now, people just need to stay in their house. Only go out for shit that they absolutely have to, if they can help it, until all this is over. But I don't think it's going to be over anytime soon. Because even after the threat of the virus is gone, everything that happened because of that, people are still going to be dealing with. See, we're going to have to recover from like what's the word I'm looking for? Like the economy. The economy's going to have to recover and shit. And tell me if I'm wrong on this. I heard this. I just want to make sure or not. First I was hearing that the little stimulus thing that we're getting, the $1,200, that supposedly, we weren't borrowing that against anything. It wasn't anything like that. But now, from stuff that I've been seeing online, that's borrowed against next year's tax refund. So, if that's the case, then a lot of people aren't going to get a tax refund last year because, like, no matter what I do, like how much or how little I work, I seem to only get $1,000, give or take, you know, 100 or 2 back on every tax return. And yeah, I can see that, you know, 6 months. I think it'll be about 6 months until the whole virus thing's over, but then we're still going to have to, you know, everything else is going to have to recover. Really, it's scary to think about. What are you saying what the fuck to, Kelsey? I heard it wasn't taxable. The shit I've been seeing online's been saying otherwise, saying that it's borrowed against their tax returns for next year. I forget what site it was from, but it was a news website. Yeah, and that's what I heard at first too, that it wasn't taxable and that not, you know, it was just money from the government helping us out. I just don't get, I mean, a lot of people, they need that money right now, and the government can definitely afford it. I don't think it should be taxed whatsoever. Especially not like this. And did you see too? It's on a few news sites too. There is companies that they got like millions and millions of dollars as a bailout from the government again. And they're still laying people off because they're like, yeah, this wasn't enough, so we still have to, you know, fire everybody. We still have to lay everybody off. It's that's kind of ignorant to me. Because if you tell the government, yeah, I need this money to keep me from having to lay all my people off, you get it, and then you're like, yeah, we're still going to do it anyway. That's fucked up. And what I thought was weird too, I mean, I'm not going to get into conspiracy theories or anything on here right now. I just think it's weird that as soon as all this started happening, all these CEOs stepped down. So I don't know what the hell's going on with that. But that strikes me as odd too. Get the fuck out of my way. And, okay, I'm right back to where I was in the first place. I need to just go to Turtle Rock instead of fucking around in these tunnels. But no, it is fucked up, and I just feel like most of that stuff, it's going to the higher-ups and, like, the corporate board members and shit. So they can get, like, one last bonus. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's fucking weird. Like, that man had a pretty much monopoly on that shit. And then I saw somewhere that, the government made him, like, give that up or something years ago. Like, he got fined or some shit. But still, like, a company like that you run and you're gonna step down. Like, I saw a list, I think it was, like, McDonald's CEO stepped down, fucking... Like, all these companies that you wouldn't think something of that, like... But no, it strikes me as odd. And it was before all this really blew up too, so it's like, kinda in a way I feel like they knew this was coming somehow. And then they dipped. But no, the government has enough money to do a little. I mean, I'm grateful for what I'm getting, don't get me wrong, it helps. But the government and people like that definitely have enough money to be able to do a little bit more than that, because Canada's giving everybody $8 grand over the span of 4 months, I think it was. And then one of the people that were running for president spent, I think, $600 million or some shit like that on just ads alone. And somebody said, like, he could have given every, like, they could take that money and give every citizen like $1 million or $2 million, and that dude would still have like $4 million in the bank. And I don't know, it's crazy. No, it might have been the software. It might have been I fucked up. Yeah, it might have been Windows. It might have been the operating system, because fucking everything runs on Windows pretty much, except for like Macs and shit. Like even at Sheets, the little touchpad things to order your food from, one of them crashed one day, and it was giving Windows error messages. And yeah, I believe you can. I feel the same way, but okay, I need another medallion. That's my fault. But no, I feel it. The corporations, once again, they're getting all these huge bailouts and shit. And then I was thinking about this too. Think about this. If that's all we get for a stimulus package, right? All these places, they're not doing. I believe we need to do a rent and a mortgage payment freeze to where you don't have to pay it until after all this is over. Because, okay, think about it like this. This is why I say that. When you buy rental properties and shit to rent out, and you buy properties to do that, isn't that an investment? And you always take risks on investments, right? So, I'm trying to think of how to word this properly. If you... Hold on, let me think. If anything, if they did that, the government should be able to give, I mean, like maybe even a percentage of what they missed out on. The government could credit them that. I don't know. I was just thinking about that. But like say if I bought this rental property, of course it's gonna, you know, it's gonna cost me money. If nobody rents it, it's just costing me money. You know, it's like a risk. Like you're investing in that. It's a risk. You might lose money. There's these landlords that are telling people throughout all this, hey, you still have to pay your rent no matter what, this and that. And I'm not saying that, you know, people need to get out of doing what they have to do, being responsible and shit. I'm saying if you only say, hey, so we're not going to charge you any late fees if you can't pay, but you still owe that money, right? If this is over in 3 months, okay, if a late fee's $30, okay, you don't have to pay that $90 in that. But if your rent's $1,000 a month, now you owe them $3,000. If you couldn't pay 1 month, how the fuck are you going to pay $3,000? People are going to lose their homes. They're going to lose their apartments, lose their houses, their trailers, mortgages. Fucking banks are going to take the house back when all this is over. People are going to lose their fucking jobs. And then who's going to buy up all that shit? People with money that can afford to, they buy all that and it just continues and starts over again. Like, just a lot, this virus has shown that a lot of the systems that we have in the US right now are fucking fatally flawed. But I'm willing to bet that nobody's going to learn anything from any of this. It's going to go right back to normal after all this shit's said and done. We're not going to learn a lesson from anything. That's how I feel about it. But no, there should have been a lockdown, like a freeze on rent and mortgage payments and stuff, because these places can buy it. Because think about this too, everybody tells, you know, if you work, they're like, oh, well, you should have a 6-month at least emergency fund saved up in case something goes down. But then all these like fucking multi-billion-dollar companies, they have reduced profits for a week or two, and then they swear that they're on their way to bankruptcy, when they're taking a good chunk of all that fucking money. And I'm not saying people didn't earn it, people work for their money, but I'm saying, like, how you gonna pay your people like minimum fucking wage while you're giving yourself $1 million, $2 million bonuses and shit? It's crazy. I've always said, like, if something happened and I ended up like having my own company one day and it was really successful, it blew up, you have to take care of your people, because if you didn't have those workers doing that work for you, you wouldn't be making any money. You know, so anytime that there's like a massive amount of money left over after everybody's been paid and everything, take a percentage of that money. I mean, yeah, it's okay to give yourself a bonus and shit, but split that bonus with you and your workers, because you're giving yourself, like, okay, say you're giving yourself a fucking $500,000 bonus. Take that money and split that money up with your fucking employees, because that would probably help them out a lot too. You know, but that's just me. I'm not a business major. I'm not a fucking nothing like that. I'm just saying, like, that's how I would do it. Like, I remember when I was growing up, the places that my dad worked for, they would like give him a turkey and the Christmas bonus, like Christmas time, give him extra money and give everybody food, you know, a turkey for their Christmas meal. But they don't do that shit anymore. Like, it's all about the people high up running the company. They get fucking everything off of the backs of everybody else, and they just pay them, you know, normal shit. Like, with the shit going on right now, anybody who's the government really should mandate that if your company wants to stay open because it's mandatory, you have to pay your employees hazard pay, because they're putting themselves at risk. Having them out there doing this shit, I don't know. I'm not trying to be political or anything. I'm just saying I think that's how it should be. If your company, if you feel like your company is essential to be open during all this, and you still make your people come into work, you need to give them hazard pay, and you have to make it worth their while, because no one's going to risk their life for $9, $10, $13, like $15 an hour. I mean, people are doing it because they have to. They have bills that they still have to pay. They still have to eat. They got kids to take care of. You should pay them like they're essential if they're essential. That's how I feel. Like, everybody that's out there still working through all this, they need to be recognized a little bit more. And they need to have their pockets filled up a little bit more. Yeah, I feel like it should be mandatory. Like, if I had any, if I was in government and I had the power to do so, I would have already tried to get something passed to where, if your company feels like it's mandatory, then you're going to pay your people a hazard pay. Because if you think about it, all these companies that have their people still working and shit, all those CEOs and the big people, they're all at home quarantined with their families. They're staying safe, but they're saying you have to go out there and do it. It's crazy. I missed all of that. It's something I'm kind of worried about. I still don't understand a little bit about this, but I'm worried about, just somebody just printing the fuck out of some money to keep things, going. That's going to inflate the shit out of everything. And it's going to take less purchasing power away from the dollar. Like, that's something that worries me too, because right now, like, if you got, some places it's like $4 to $6 for a gallon of milk. You think it's bad now. What about after all this? Damn it. Son of a bitch. And it just seems too like I'm not I'm not really going to speak a lot about or on it a lot because I'm not trying to get into conspiracy theories right now. But it just seems like a lot more people are starting to wake up to the fact that, a lot of these systems are flawed. But one good thing, though, is I just found out not too long ago, and it's from a news site, and it's talking about Virginia's unemployment. Normally, one of the requirements to get it is that you have to apply for 2 full-time jobs a week. Virginia's governor waived that. So if you've been laid off or your job's been affected by because of the virus, all you have to do is just collect that money to try to stay alive. You don't have to go and apply to anything because you're not going to be able to get anything. So that's one good thing. But I feel like a lot more people are starting to wake up to the fact that a lot of shit is corrupt and it's fucking broken. And I mean, motherfucker, I don't think a lot of people are really gonna, I'm not gonna say nothing's gonna come out of it, but it just seems like a lot more people now as compared to, long time ago. Everybody's waking up to this shit. This dungeon, I remember, is a fucking bitch. Turtle Rock is a bitch. Alright, let's see if I can get through this without fucking raging. I'm still a little bit rusty, because I haven't played this in a while. See, even right there. Do you possess the medicine of magic? If not, I recommend against going any further. Alright. No, what are some of your thoughts on it, Ant and Kelsey? If you're still watching, what about you? What's some of your guys' thoughts on all this shit? Missed that one. I feel like it has to be a little bit longer than a month though, just to make sure that everything's, you know, good. But no, the government definitely has money, I think, to be able to reimburse all these landlords and all these banks and shit, at least for a percentage of the money that they missed out on because there was a rent freeze and a, you know, mortgage payment freeze and all that. The government has a little bit more money, I think, than what they act like they have. But then again, I'm no expert and I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, point it out, educate me. But I almost walked right the fuck off that cliff. Let me test real quick and see if what I was thinking is right. If I put the magic cape on, yeah, I can walk over spikes. And I'm about to get my ass hit. I always thought when I was a kid playing this, those fucking eyes on the walls that spit the fucking laser beams at you were fucking weird. Now I just have to hurry up and get over there. Good, I made it. Oh, I hate this fucking thing. Ow. I don't know, what do you think would be keeping them from, like, doing that, locking everything down? Because if you think about it, if they're just going to bail out any corporation that needs money and needs help, you know, why would that be a problem? If they're just going to bail these companies out, like all these like banks and shit like that, it shouldn't be a problem for them to let people not, you know, if they have to take money and save it and be able to do this or that, I don't see a problem with it. Because with as much money as they have in the bank, you know, the only thing I can see is that all the you know, high up people and shit, they can't get their fucking giant bonus of 10, 15 years worth of, you know, what we get all at once. I get that. But America's going to panic more if they still have to do all that shit and they're not able to, and people are worried about losing their houses and shit. That would make even more panic for that, I think. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, that's my thought on everything. Ow. Let me get... Here we go already. This fucking thing's hurt. But no, Ant, if we had a, like, if we all got on Discord one day and just started talking and shit, and we wanted to come up with, like, have everybody talk about conspiracy theories or just something like that that people could join in and talk to us about, would you want to be a part of that? I mean, it wouldn't have to be about conspiracy theories, it'd be just fucking ignorant squad members just talking about shit. Why am I having so much trouble fucking killing these things? Hey, you trying to do that right now, Ant? Because I'll do that. And then you'll be on here live with me talking. Let me know if you're down. If you're down, I'll go ahead and call you real quick. Ow. Ow, that shit hurts. Alright, bet. Alright, I'm gonna pause the game real quick. Get this shit going, so hold on 1 second.
I couldn't hear you and I couldn't talk because I had my fucking mic. I heard you for like a second when like I fixed it, and then you went to download the thing.
Alright, I'm back with Ant.
Yeah.
Alright, so hold on, I'm gonna talk and see if you can hear you okay on the stream. You should be able to, I just wanna make sure.
Alright, yo.
I don't know if Kelsey's still watching or not. But
Coronavirus.
But yeah, this works out actually pretty well, just getting a Discord call and then we can just chat while the stream's going on.
Thanks.
Alright, so
Yeah, dude, I got a new platformer today, called Hollow Knight. You gotta try it out. It's a good game. It's on Steam.
I actually just paid $10 and there was the bundle's not available anymore though. It was $10. It was like a humble bundle, but it was for some like GDC relief because there was an event that was going on, but they had to cancel it. So then they bundled a bunch of shit together to make money for the people that got affected by that. And it was 167 or 176, something like that, almost 200 games. A lot of the stuff's indie and stuff like that, and a bunch of them were Steam codes, but still, there's a lot of shit in that bundle, and I actually think that was in there.
Yeah, Hollow Knight's really good. It's really fun. If you like platformers, it's definitely it's a great platformer.
I love platformers, man. And I'm actually dying right now. I have 3 hearts left because I got fucked up. And now I'm about to get even more fucked up. Let me try this. But yeah, I think that, and I got hit. I think if we had discussions and shit about shit like we have been on here, people want to join into it, they can. It's
right.
Ignorant Squad's really open-minded. I mean, some people do have like different views on things, but we're not going to stop fucking with you just because you have a different opinion or a different belief about something. That's not how it's supposed to be anyway. Everyone's really open-minded and open to discussion. Still think that's how it should be.
Yeah, we're cool.
Yeah. This fucking thing is chasing. Yep. Now I'm a fucking rabbit. Alright, I don't want to do this. Okay, no, it's fixed. I don't want to take my blue potion because my magic is fine. It's just my health, and I use my... Well, actually, no, I do have 2 of them, don't I? Yeah, I do. But no, what you were saying, though, is right. I do believe there needs to be a rent freeze or something like that, because somebody could definitely, you know, pay somebody for the shit that they missed out on.
Yeah, that would definitely help. That would help us. That would help a lot of people. You would help the fucking, like, prevent the spread. You would let people be able to stay home without having to worry about fucking, like, losing their house or something.
Facts. But it's just weird. Something that's weird to me, too. Like I said, I'm not trying to get political or anything like that, but I feel like there should be some kind of basic health care available for everybody in your country. Like, you should look out for your people, you know, somewhat like that. But couple $1 trillion bill comes up, and it's like, hey, yeah, universal, basic health care for people. Oh no, we can't do that. Fuck all that. Oh look, the corporations need help again. Let's do a $2 trillion bill and fucking help them out. That's great.
I mean, all right. So here's my thing. Is like, I think capitalism is definitely flawed.
Yes.
But at the same time, like the way our shit works is definitely flawed.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm not one of those people that are gonna say like, oh, they're like all those rich people should give away their money. Like, yeah, they should definitely help, but they shouldn't be giving away all their money. Because
No,
I mean, you gotta think about it like this.
They
like,
work for it. I get that.
We need billionaires. We need those fucking billionaires and millionaires and yada yada yada, because they're what run the pharmaceutical company. They run our, even though the pharmaceutical company is fucking dirty in all kinds of ways. I can go into plenty of detail about that. But at the same time, they help us at the same time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We need that shit.
Yeah, I get it.
We need people that run big corporate grocery stores. We need that shit.
I get that.
So billionaires are essential. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get that. But I think too, a lot of them find these tax laws, these tax like workarounds and shit. Like,
oh yeah, they definitely, yeah, they need to be taxed more for sure.
yeah, I believe that, because like regular people like us, God forbid we work a bunch of fucking overtime, because if we do, fucking most of that money's going to taxes anyway.
Oh yeah.
It's just like the more money we get.
Taxes and mandatory 401ks now.
Yeah.
Which I think is stupid. I don't see how the fuck they can make you, how they're gonna make you put money in 401k.
Well, I know a couple people in Australia, and their government, no matter what job it is, you have to pretty much, it's government mandated. Everybody has to have like whatever their retirement thing is called. Their government makes them do that, makes them offer one, makes them have one, and you have to put money in it for, after you're not able to work anymore, so you got money. They do it to try to look out for them.
That's the way it is here.
Yeah. So
They say they're trying to look out for you, but I don't know.
I know.
It's like all those people that had their money in 401ks when this fucking stock market crashed got fucked. My dad got fucked. Well, he didn't really get fucked. He got fucked on some money.
No, was it invested in the stuff, or was it just sitting there?
It was just sitting there.
That's weird. They shouldn't be able to touch that then.
Fucking. Yeah. And he said he pulled his money out. He said he pulled his money out after the crash, and then it went up. So then he dumped more money back into it because it went up, and then fucking it crashed again.
I don't know, man. If you gotta put money up like that towards retirement, I don't think that shit should be touched. That shit should sit there. But there are ways, like some people, they won't do a 401. They'll do like these Roth IRAs and shit, and just keep doing that, and then roll money over, and make another one, put it in there, and keep going like that. But that's like after tax too, so that way everything goes in there. It's after tax. I don't think they tax you on that when it comes out. But 401, when you pull it out, it's fucking taxed to shit.
Yeah, I pulled out when I lost my job at DV. I pulled out. I had to pay rent, so I pulled out all my 401k, and I had like 800 in there.
Yeah.
And I only got back 450.
Yeah. And then when you pay taxes, if you take it out early,
I did the next day delivery, which was like $50. But I mean, other than that, the rest of it was taxed.
Yeah. But you also have to pay a 10% tax on whatever the amount was. You have to pay that as a penalty next time you file your taxes too.
Really?
Mm-hmm. At least in Virginia. But I think it's a federal thing, so I think it's everywhere. But yeah, that's the thing too. Shit, that hurt. But no, this is definitely...
Yeah, on the video that I got coming out tomorrow, the gameplay that I got in the background is Hollow Knight. So if you wanted to see some Hollow Knight gameplay, it's on there. It's a fun game.
I will...
It's got a really good storyline behind it too. It's pretty cool.
I will definitely check that out then. Cause yeah, I like platformers. I like old shit. It's that's one reason why I do what I do with the systems and consoles, and why I stream these old shit like this, because people gotta remember where their roots are, where they came from. Like, there's people now that are saying that,
Oh yeah, dude, I love platformers.
like, they're talking about retro check, and they're pulling out like PS2 and like original Xbox and shit. Yeah, it's older, but that's not retro. Bust out some NES or Super Nintendo or, you know, Atari, stuff like that. That's,
yeah, Nintendo 64.
yeah. Even original PlayStation now, that counts too, but, and it might be retro to them because that's their generation, but still.
Original PlayStation might be a little retro. I mean, original PlayStation's retro to me.
It is to me too.
I would consider it retro, because I mean, I remember when I was a kid, I played a lot of Ape Escape. I don't know if you remember that game.
I do remember it, but I never played it. I played
on the original PlayStation.
I didn't have a PlayStation until years after it died because I was 64 household. But shit, I played on there, like the old Duke Nukem games. I played the fuck out of some Tekken. I remember me and Mason used to play the fuck out of Tekken 3.
Oh yeah, Tekken, bro. That dude with the fucking the dude with the Jaguar head, and then the fucking Eddie, the guy that fucking danced around. That motherfucker, those motherfuckers were OP.
Yeah. There was a secret in I forget exactly how to do it, but there's a way you could actually kill Gon. You remember that guy? The little fucking dinosaur guy?
Oh, yeah, I remember who you're talking about.
Yeah, because I remember watching my cousin do it, and you fucked him up a certain way with somebody, and when he got knocked out or whatever it was, like a little flag came up where his body was at. Like, you could actually kill him for whatever fucking reason. Like, I remember that shit. And since we're talking...
I remember, yeah, my first console, I think, was the Nintendo 64, I think was my first console.
Nice.
Now, I used to play a lot of Donkey Kong on that. And
oh,
then,
yeah.
I don't know if you remember the Batman Begins game. I think that's what it was called. The original, like...
I never really played, like, games like that. But do you remember...
And I played a lot of Mario, of course.
Oh, fuck yeah. Mario 64, Mario Kart. You remember Buck Bumble, the bee with the fucking gun?
Mm-hmm.
That game was fucking great. Star Fox... Buck Bumble. It was...
Bumble.
Yeah, it was literally a bee with a fucking gun. It was
yeah, actually, believe it or not, when back at Nintendo 64,
yeah,
I didn't play a lot of my voice is like being laggy or something, but I didn't play Mario Kart until it came out for the Wii. I never played Mario Kart originally.
Oh, that's...
I played just regular like Super Mario.
Mario Kart 64 is my favorite fucking Mario game. That might
Oh, I just looked up Buck Bumble. Yeah, I remember that fucking game.
I love that game.
Now that I looked it up, I remember that game. Yeah, definitely. And fucking I think it was PlayStation 1 when Rayman first released.
Oh yeah, Rayman's a shit.
Yeah, Rayman's badass.
I can't remember where I acquired it from, but I actually have a mod-shipped PS1 and then a book somewhere full of games that were burnt onto DVDs or CDs. Damn it.
Yeah, I would like to get like an original Nintendo. Like, but apparently they're hard to find now.
They are, and then even if you find them,
So many
a pin connector, the 72 pin connector in them goes bad, and that's why they have that blinking screen problem. The pin connector is only like $10, and all you have to do is just take the system apart. It's easy. Take 2 screws out, slide that connector off, and then they have this stuff that's made just for cleaning game contacts, like the gold contacts on the boards. You put it on there, let it dry, wipe it off. They have a rinse for it. You wipe it off too, and then you slide the new pin connector on there, and it'll last for years and years and years. But if you do that, don't, like, somebody older, the the NES games that came out first have a thicker motherboard. If you just shove one of those in there, you'll end up breaking it. So you have to be really easy with it and break it in before you can just, you know, do that, because it's real tight when you try to take the games out. But it works. Like, that fixes like everything.
Dude, I remember when consoles used to be so shitty, and like back when they originally came out, like the older consoles, like you used to have to do so much fucking hardware work on them. Like the PlayStation, you had to fucking clean the eye like 20 times a day.
Yeah.
You had to literally take it apart, fucking replace the eye.
Yeah, there's some people that
so much like those older consoles were so dog shit.
You have to some people have to turn their fucking PS1 for some reason over just to get it to play games because of something about how the eye sits or something like that.
Yeah, I remember, dude. PlayStation. What? No, it was PlayStation 2 that used to get stuck on the PlayStation logo.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah. Oh, that reminds me. I didn't find this out until.
It's stuck right there.
I didn't find this out until a while ago. Look up Fearful Harmony. People are finding ways, like, if they load a game wrong or the wrong kind of disc and they let it sit, the PS1 logo and the noise that comes with that from the BIOS, it corrupts it, and it makes it really fucking creepy.
Wait, really? Wait, hold up.
Look up Fearful Harmony and listen.
Fearful Harmony on PlayStation?
No, just Fearful Harmony. It's really fucking creepy.
I'm watching a video. It says Fearful Harmony on real PlayStation 1.
I'm gonna die, but I feel like I'm missing something and I don't know what. This block isn't fucking keeping that. Just kill me. Okay, never mind. You didn't.
Wait, what the fuck?
And that's on. There's a different version of it on the PSX. Different region. PS1s have different sounding Fearful Harmonies. It's really fucking weird, but it's creepy at the same time. It's like wind chimes slowed down.
Dude, oh my god, imagine leaving your PlayStation on overnight and you wake up to that.
That's what I'm saying. It sounds fucking creepy, doesn't it?
That sounds scary as shit. Just wake up and like you leave your PlayStation 1 on in the living room because it's frozen or something. You forget. And you fucking wake up in the middle of the night, walk out and just hear that. Oh my god. That's terrifying.
I'm just sitting on the game over screen for a minute because I don't know if it's something like if it's an emulator acting up or not. But as far as I remember, you have to use this item that creates blocks and push it onto a fucking switch to hold it down, and it's not doing it.
An emulator on PC?
Yeah.
I used to use a Nintendo 64 emulator on my phone.
What my favorite NES emulator? It's Misen, but it used to be Rock Nest X. That's what I used to run that shit on. Windows XP. Like, okay, in high school when I lived in Delaware, I got ISS for being real ignorant in class. ISS teacher didn't give a fuck what we did. I brought in my flash drive that had Rock Nest X and the entire NES ROM set on it, and my Super Nintendo emulator, and we just all played fucking Super Mario. We played Mega Man the whole fucking day. Teacher didn't care. The teacher didn't care until somebody fucking super glued fucking Oreos to his chair and stole all the Ethernet cables out the room. Then he made us fucking sit there and not do shit. Somebody ruined it for everybody. Yeah, somebody fucking super glued Oreos to this fucker's chair and pissed him off.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna heat up a sandwich real quick.
Alright, bet. I should have went and got my medicine. But I didn't. Fuck. this is nice. That's ignorant. I just got fucked up as soon as I walked in there. Just kill me. Alright. I got hit. Ow. Ow again.
Got me a spicy chicken sandwich that I got from McDonald's earlier.
Nice. And I fucked up.
Video's good now.
Alright, let's see. Life. Medicine of magic. Shit, what's full? Oh. Medicine, life, and magic. Okay, now we're good on fucking potions. Yeah, I got my ass beat. Because I went back in there and I tried to do it again, but I didn't have any fucking heals or anything, and then I just got fucked up. So now... I'm looking to see if that's a known problem with this emulator.
There we go. Alright. Video is good. I just need to schedule it. What's today? Today's the 5th. 5th at 1 p.m.
Oh, okay. No, I was doing it all wrong. You have to step on it at least. You just have to step on it once. And do that to open the door, and that's it. So I was doing that all wrong. That was my fault. Okay. I don't know if Kelsey's still watching us or not. I think she got off. I hope we didn't, like, offend her or anything. Because we were talking about some shit. But...
Why would we offend her?
I don't know. I worry about that. Like... At the same time, like, I don't really care what people think about me. And everyone has their own opinions, but at the same time, too, like, if I care about you, I worry about offending you. It's weird.
Wait, good? Well, hot. Kelchi is Zelda, right?
Wait, say it again?
Kelchi is Zelda, right?
What do you mean?
Like her name on Epic?
No, it's Xena Slasher.
Oh, Xena, that's what it is.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna beat this game before I end the stream. Because after I finish this dungeon, which I'm almost done, I have one more. And then I just have to go kill Ganon. I get the Triforce, let the credits roll, and we're done. And then I gotta find some other game that I've been playing since I was a kid to go through for this quarantine with the classics thing. Oh, did you see the We'll Be Right Back screen? One of the ones that I had? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The dildo?
Yeah, that's the famous dildo. I mean, it was famous before, but now it's infamous because of what happened to it, but we won't get into that right now. Hell. I think I might start... One of my homies loves Zelda like I do, and she... Link to the Past is her favorite game, and she plays randomized versions of it. Which it goes to the point where, like, it's random enemies or random things in chests all the way to you enter a door, you don't know where it's coming out at.
Right.
I might start playing randomized Zelda. Because I've played the fuck out of, like, randomized Pokemon games, the ROM hacks, all that. And I've never played a randomized Zelda game before, so I might start playing Link to the Past randomizers and ROM hacks. I fell off the cliff. Randomized Pokemon games are fun, though. You could end up getting a fucking legendary as a starter, or you could get fucking shitty Pokemon for starters. Like, the last time I played a randomized game, I was playing through Diamond. And, of course, you only get a few Pokeballs, because it's, you know, a normal game, just randomized Pokemon. My starter is a Venusaur. And the Pokemon that are in the route, fucking... I couldn't catch anything. I'm out of balls. You can't get balls that early in the game from a shop. No trainers to get money from. And all the Pokemon that are in this one route is like soft-locking me there because Venusaur cannot fucking beat them. But I wanted to do something called a... You ever heard of a Nuzlocke run?
No.
It was a community-made, like, game mode. I think it's a few years old, actually. You'll take, you can only catch the first Pokemon that you run into in every route. And that rule on there as well, if any Pokemon faints, it's considered dead. You either have to release it or store it in your PC permanently. And that makes a lot of Pokemon games really fucking hard. Like, when we started trying to get ideas to stream on Facebook and shit, one of the things I was going to do was play nothing but ROM hacks, and there was a couple people that already did that on Facebook, and they had, you know, big like followings and stuff, so that kind of deterred me away from it. But I don't stream for, you know, views. I'm not trying to blow up or nothing like that. So that's how me and Mason came up with Ignorant Squad.
Right, right.
We actually had somebody that we were friends with on Fortnite pop into our party one day and actually ask us, like, hey, can I join? But we don't just do that. Like, you know how you got in.
Yeah.
Like,
you said you was gonna send everybody a dick pic.
Yeah. It's like, what would you do if there was an invitation or a application? I'd probably just send my wiener. All right, this man has a spot.
Fortnite again. This game's so fucking addicting. I'm trying to beat this fucking one boss, and this bitch is hard as fuck.
Is it like retro graphics or?
It's got the classic platformer graphics, but at the same time, it's upgraded.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
You play like a little like ghost-looking dude, and you fight these little like the whole storyline is. Hold on, let me turn the volume down on this so I'm not yelling. Alright. So the whole storyline of it is you play this like little like ghost-looking guy.
Yeah.
And you're roaming around in like this forbidden, at least in the beginning. I haven't played it through like all the way. I'm still just starting.
Yeah.
But like you're roaming around like a town that's abandoned. You're fighting these like monsters and boss enemies and shit. And like you have to gain powers. Like first you start off with just like a regular nail, which is a sword.
Yeah.
And then like you gain more powers. You can gain dash, which you dash forward. You can gain like a spell thing where you like shoot like a fireball out of your hands and stuff.
Yeah.
You can gain what are the other ones?
Damn it! I just fell off the cliff
Super
again.
dash. Dream nail, I don't know what dream nail is. And then dash, and then attack, or you'll just attack with your nail. And your currency is when you kill people or like you destroy like stuff, you get these things called souls.
Yeah.
And when you get the souls, you gather them up, and there's little shops you can go to buy like maps to where you're exploring.
Yeah.
You can buy, like, some doors are locked by different types of keys.
Yeah.
You can buy like a simple key or a complex key or whatever. And then you can buy a compass to where, like, because even if you buy a map for like, I think it's like 50 souls for the one that I'm on.
Yeah.
You will see the map, but you won't see yourself on the map. So you have to get a compass to be able to see yourself on the map.
Oh, I see what you're saying. That's kind of like Zelda.
Yeah. And then you can buy like an ability to where you can upgrade your map.
Yeah.
As you go. That way, because you only purchase your map for wherever that is. Like you go to that shop for that place, and they have a map written out for that place.
Yeah.
But you can get an ability to where you can upgrade your map so that like you don't ever have to really buy a map again. You just explore and then you'll be able to upgrade it yourself. And then like when you kill enemies, you get this. I don't know what it's called. I can't remember what it's called, but it's this juice that fills up in the top left corner.
Yeah.
And that's how you cast spells. Like you use your spell.
Yeah.
You use energy. You use the energy from that. And also, the way it works is up in the corner, you have 5 like heads. I guess you could call them like lives or whatever.
Yeah.
But you don't die. It's just when you get hit.
Oh, it's your health then.
It uses a little head.
Okay.
And that juice or energy that you collect from hitting enemies.
Yeah.
You can hold down Z, and you'll charge up for a minute, and then it restores one of those. Or if you use a spell, it uses some of that.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? How
much was it?
It's $15, I think.
That's not bad, really.
On the Steam store. Yeah, it's a really fun game. It's a really interesting platformer.
Yeah, I love shit like that.
There's a bunch of different types of boss. Like right now I'm fighting a boss. Well, it's a mini boss. That he's got a shield, and when you hit him, he blocks it.
Yeah.
You have to try to hit him when he swings.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
When he swings, he's vulnerable, so that's when you gotta hit him.
Alright, I think I'm coming up on the boss now. Yep. Alright, am I good on magic? I have 1 health potion, 1 magic, and then 1 both. Okay, I should be fine. This fucker's weird. It's really heavy on your fucking magic power because it has 3 heads. It's literally called Trinex. 2 of its heads are elemental. It's fire and ice. You have to use the fire out on the ice one and vice versa. Just to take them down, like, quickly. It's... I don't know, it's just a really magic-intensive dungeon. Alright, come on. Oh, okay, you're only gonna bring that one out. Yeah, hurt,
another thing with this game is, like, you explore places. So, like, sometimes you'll get to places where you can't even, like... You'll look around, you'll explore around, and get to a place where fucking, you can't even get to because you don't have that ability unlocked yet. So then you gotta remember, like, okay, that's where that is. I can't go there right now.
Yeah, I love shit like that. That reminds me of Zelda.
Yeah, it's cool. It actually is a really cool game.
Don't do it! Ow, that hurt!
There's different types of, like, monsters that you fight. Like, there's the bosses, obviously, which are a whole different ball game. Like, every boss is different.
Yeah.
And then different types of, like, little monsters you fight in these places. Like, I've ran into, like, a little mosquito things that are just scattered around and they try to attack you. They take, like, 2 hits to kill. There's little kind of like roly-polies that like walk towards you and they take like 2 hits to kill. There's like actual people that supposedly in this town, because the place that I'm in is called what's it called? Can't pull out my map. I think it's called like Forbidden something or Dirtmouth or whatever.
Yeah.
And when you go down, it's like an underground town. And when you go down there, apparently it turns the people mad, turns them crazy, and they want to kill everybody. So like sometimes you'll run into like actual people that are just fucking crazy and they're trying to kill you.
That's nice. All right, I killed him. I love it.
You have little side quests that you can do too. Like earlier, I saved a guy from like I had to fight a mini boss because there was a guy that was trapped in the mini boss's mouth. It was a giant mosquito thing, and I had to fight it. And I rescue him, and then he's like being a fucking prick, and he was like, "Don't ever disturb me again. I had that. Da 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 da. If I see you again, I'll fight you. Yada yada yada."
Yeah. Don't mind me, I'm just filling up my little mug here. I'm putting like 3 cans of PBR in this one giant glass mug. I figure I'm about to beat this game and I just want to celebrate a little bit.
Right.
But no, anytime I stream, if you're fucking up, bro, and you want to join in, I mean, just fucking hit me up and tell me, and then I'll get in Discord and we'll fucking do. This sounds like you're beating your meat in the background.
What, me?
Yeah.
I don't know why. Maybe because I'm clicking my mouse. That might be it. Is this what it is?
Yeah, that's exactly it.
Yeah, it's my mouse.
That's alright.
Oh, there's another one of these fucking things?
I can't remember the video that you made. Is it the gameplay of that game?
The new one that comes out tomorrow.
Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna watch that shit then because...
Yeah, the one I put out the other day, that's just CSGO surf gameplay in the background. But I mean, it's not like in-depth video like of this game. It's just kind of like it shows like gameplay in the background, but it's like it's not full gameplay. You know what I mean? You'll just see little spurts of it.
I have a bunch of like pre-recorded videos I did of everybody playing and shit. but I need to find out how to censor a word that you know what it is because of somebody. I don't know how to take it and just completely knock that piece of sound out and replace it with the censored noise. I only know how to layer it. So if I could figure that out, I would put a bunch of like compilations of shit together, and I could post them.
What do you mean layer it?
Like, okay, the only way that I know how to do it, and it doesn't even work because you can still hear it, is just to take that censored noise, put it in the video where the word occurs, and then when you play it back, you can still hear it. You just hear the censored noise in the background. See what I'm saying?
So what do you use to edit?
It was some cheapo fucking edit thing because I don't have money to get like a actual piece of editing software.
You ain't gotta have money to get an actual piece of editing software, bro. Just do it legally.
I thought about that.
I mean, I got Sony Vegas. I just got it free. And fucking, that's the best, like, one of the best ones you can get. I think you can get, like, Premiere, too, but I use Vegas. It's easy. So if you look up how to get Vegas free, and then, the way you do it is you split the clip right there where they say it.
Yeah.
You split it twice to make it just that part where they say it as a little, like, its own little entity. Turn down the opacity of that, and then put the thing in the background.
Oh, okay, I got it.
Lower down like the sound is what I mean.
That actually makes sense. Cause yeah, I have a bunch of like good shit that was pre-recorded, but I can't upload it because, you know.
Tanner?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
That's what I'm guessing it is.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. He feels bad about the shit that went down on Facebook. While we don't do that anymore, so it's not like that.
Right.
But it just slips out of his mouth sometimes, and we can't have that.
Oh shit! I'm going to the boss, ain't I? Yes, I am. Fuck.
That fucking hurt. Yep, that hurt too.
Ah, fuck. This bitch is about to fuck me up again. Fuck.
Hell. Went the wrong way from the start.
Shit. Ah, shit, I'm dead. Fuck. Damn it. It's just so hard to beat, bro. It's fucking crazy.
That's what I liked, and I like it when I actually have to have trouble with a game.
Yeah, the bosses, like, it will give you trouble. Definitely. This game is super easy.
Ow.
It's not easy at all, actually. It's kind of difficult. Like the area I'm out, because every area will have different types of monsters and stuff.
Yeah.
And the area I'm at right now, they even have like floating things that shoot like 4 fireballs at you.
Yeah.
And then they have there's these things that fucking shit. You hit them, they take like 3 hits to kill, but every time you hit them, they'll explode with gas. So you have to like hit them and then like walk away so that they can explode, and then wait for the gas to go away and then go hit them again.
Fuck. I get it. I think Dan just joined. What's up, Dan?
Join what? Discord call or?
No, join the chat. Yeah, I told you, well, I think you already know about it. Dan got in the Ignorant Squad.
Oh hell yeah. Fuck, I lost my fucking way.
And somebody left. Alright, I think it was Dan. It's alright.
Shit, where did I?
I'm in the final dungeon, which is Ganon's Tower.
Pull up my map, what the fuck? Oh, why did my keybinds not save?
Ow.
Oh, that keybind at least.
It hurt my PP. Oh, this is gonna be fucking ignorant. Made it. I'm probably gonna die here, son of a bitch. Yep, there's one.
I am lost. Oh shit, there's fucking little bulldozer things down there. What the fuck?
I died. I probably should be smart about this and fucking go and get some potions and shit. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. If I could just make it past
I've actually
this.
never played Zelda games.
Neither has who the fuck said.
Actually, I probably had when I was a kid, but like I don't remember it.
Oh, dude, fucking my household growing up, like my whole family were Zelda fanboys. Somebody else said they've never played it, and me and my boy Jay told him it might have been you actually. They said last night on stream that when all this was over, we're all gonna get together and show them Zelda, and like we'll have fucking alcohol, you know, whatever else if you want to, you know, drink a beer, fucking play Zelda, and just hang out. But Zelda's, it's
No, it wasn't me. I think it was Scooby.
I don't know.
I remember it. I was there. I remember it. But it wasn't me. It was, I think, Scooby. For sure.
Zelda is like its own. It became its own like genre. Like there's a lot of games that will like rip off like the style of Zelda.
Oh yeah, I mean I know what Zelda is. I just never really played it.
It's if you especially if you get into the lore and stuff like that, it's really good. Like there's a. It's not official, of course, but have you heard of Majora's Mask?
No, I haven't.
All right, well, it's a sequel to Ocarina of Time on the 64. It's really dark. Nintendo almost didn't even make it, and then they gave the development team 1 year to make that game. So when you play that game and see how great it is, they made that in 1 year. But it's dark because the moon is getting ready to smash into the land and destroy it, right? The whole game's centered around masks, and 4 of the masks transform you. You get these masks by playing the Song of Healing to one of the races in the game that are like they're dying pretty much. So then it takes their soul, puts it into the mask, and when you put that mask on, you transform into that race. And there's a theory around it that in the very, very beginning, it shows Link walking through the woods because he just got through, you know, like Ocarina of Time, it just ended. He's walking through the woods, he's looking for his friend Navi, and he gets snuck by the Skull Kid. The Skull Kid fucking, you know, Link's riding through on his horse, and the Skull Kid scares the horse, it throws Link off and knocks him out. Well, then the Skull Kid takes the Ocarina of Time and steals it, and Link wakes up, sees it, and then Skull Kid steals Link's horse Epona. Link grabs onto the horse, they're running, it's dragging him, and then it slams him up against a stump, and he rolls off, and the Skull Kid goes in his cave. Link chases him into the cave, and as soon as he goes in, he falls. Well, the theory says that Link died during that fall. Like, when he hit the ground, he died, because each of the 4 areas in that game is supposed to represent like the 4 stages of denial, like grief, acceptance, you know, deny, like all that shit. And it fits. It's just a really fucking dark Zelda game. It's a really good one too, though. It's one of my well, not my like top favorites. So Ocarina of Time and Link to the Past games are my favorites. Have you seen some of those fucking like what are they called? Creepypastas or like theories about like Ed, Ed and Eddie, where all the people are fucking just ghosts in purgatory?
No, I haven't.
Look that one up. It's really fucking creepy because some of it makes sense.
Fucking whoop this bitch's ass this time.
You won't do it. No balls.
I probably won't. Probably get my fucking ass kicked. I'm already fucked. Fucker, what's up? What's up? Oh shit. Ah. Shit.
Did they beat your dick off with both hands?
No, she's trying. Oh shit. Ah.
That sounded like you nutted.
Ah.
He nutted today.
Ah. Oh shit. She hit me. God damn it.
Ant said I nutted too hard.
Good thing is though that when you fight the bosses and you die, it pops up like a little shadow, so when you go back, that's the souls and stuff that you used are lost. Like, because when you die, you lose your souls.
Bro,
so if you die on a boss battle and all the souls that you lose, they'll put it in like a ghost and you just have to hit her like 2 times and you'll gain all that back.
They took that from Dark Souls, like when you fucking or no, Bloodborne I think too. When you die, all of your currency like that and shit, it's at the spot where you died and you just have to go reclaim it.
Yeah.
But though you should really get into Zelda though, because there hasn't been one that I didn't like. The only qualm I've ever had with a Zelda game, usually they're hard. If you play Skyward Sword, like chronologically, that's the first game in the series, like story-wise, because it shows how the Master Sword was created. But that game to me was a little bit too easy for a Zelda game, and I don't know if that's just because I've been playing them for so long or what, but that's the only complaint I've ever had about a Zelda game. The only one I haven't played is Spirit Tracks for the DS.
I want to try out the new not Sonic, Spyro.
I like Spyro.
Yeah, I used to play the shit out of Spyro when I was a kid.
Fun fact about me, when I was a kid, I had a Super Nintendo. My dad actually got Mega Man X from a yard sale. And I fell in love with that game. I would sleep with that game under my pillow to make sure nothing happened to it. And then when I woke up the next day, I would go right back to playing it. Mega Man X is my favorite Mega Man series. Then like every time they have like a Mega Man X or a Mega Man like anniversary collection they come out with and shit, I always buy them. Like I've got 2 of them for GameCube. I've got the one for PS4, one physical, and the other one's downloaded. Just I don't know. I miss Mega Man. It's not the same.
Yeah, I remember Mega Man. Oh shit. Fuck. Shit, of course she fucking jumps right there. Oh. Ah, no. I'm one fucking health, damn it.
Shit. Don't hit me.
Come on. Oh, I'm dead. Fuck! I knocked her down like twice. I was literally about to fucking beat her. Fuck.
Ow, fuck. I keep getting hit by these fucking tiles. Ow. I remember this shit. I hate this one. Let me just get my magic meter filled up. Alright, I gotta fucking try to do this real quick. Okay. Ow, that hurt. Now watch this be closed when I get down here because damn it, I'm about. Yep.
Alright, I'm going to beat her on this one. I believe in myself.
Alright, let me see for a second.
It's mainly because this bitch is just too unpredictable. Like, you don't know what she's gonna do most of the times. All of her moves look similar.
Damn it, I almost got grabbed. I feel like there's a key in there somewhere. I'm not trying to get hit by that thing. And how the fuck did it grab me through the wall?
Oh, fuck. Damn it. All of her fucking...
Alright, I'm gonna pause this. I'm gonna be back in just a second. Alright, we're back. It's Ignorant Squad. You still there, Ant?
Yeah.
Alright, put your dick up. So that way, you know, nothing bad happens to it.
Always.
Alright, so... Did I even get potions? I did. You know what? Fuck it. I got a couple. I'll be alright. I should be. And you said you beat that boss?
Yes.
Shit.
Finally. I got my dash ability.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah, I don't need to go in there. Go over here. The one thing that's a bitch about this dungeon is it has one of every fucking 10 bosses from the game in it.
I'm really not to get up there. I don't think I can. Ugh, fuck, damn it.
Alright. Yeah, I'm just gonna go up here. You ever got your dick stuck in the dryer when you were trying to do clothes?
Dude, it happens all the time.
That shit sucks. Or you ever, like, accidentally slam the fucking toilet seat on it?
Oh my god, man, it's every time.
I remember one time
You ever accidentally been ironing your clothes and then all of a sudden you shove the iron up your ass?
That's happened to me a couple times, and I still don't know how that happened, but it fucking hurts.
Dude, it really does.
I remember when I was a kid.
Little fuckers, you know what I mean?
I know exactly what you mean. When I was a kid, though, my grandpa had this big van, right? And it had a little TV in it with an NES hooked up to it. It was great. So every time we went somewhere, I'd always, you know, play games and do all that shit. And he was smoking one day and threw a cigarette out the window, and then I smelled some shit burning. I asked him, you know, hey, something on fire? He goes, no, why? And I smelled something burning. And I remember looking in the seat behind me, my grandma was back there fingering herself in the back of the van.
What the fuck?
It was horrible. Like, I don't recommend it to anybody to have to go through something like that.
You ran so we could walk, brother.
Oh, I almost died real fucking hard right there. Got it.
Dude, I want to get a Switch.
Dude, Switches are fucking beast.
Dude, I heard they're sold the fuck out right now.
They are. You can
Like,
only find.
everybody trying to buy them.
You can only find the cheap, like, Switch Lite version, which is pretty much just a handheld. I have the one that,
I mean, that's all I really want anyway. I just want the handheld. I don't really care about playing it on TV.
I mean, I do. You get better, like, the processor's better when you do that, and it's docked and shit, but, mine's pretty much, like, unless I'm playing Pokemon Sword, it's a Hulu machine. Like, I haven't really played Breath of the Wild either, and I wanted to play that for so long.
That's what I want to play on it. I want it so I can play Breath of the Wild and then
Bless you.
Hollow Knight's on there too, by the way.
Oh, nice. I might do that then. Fucking, I have Breath of the Wild for Wii U too. Mason's got my Wii U and my Breath of the Wild. I keep going in a
Breath of the
circle.
Wild was really good.
It's complete. Apparently, it's what Miyamoto had in mind for the series in the first place. They just never implemented it before. Like, I haven't played it to really have an opinion on it, but I heard it's radically different. Like, you can go straight from when you first start the game to the final boss. But
I mean, you're gonna get your ass kicked.
Yeah, exactly. But like, it's pretty much
an open world game. Yeah.
I've never really played open world games before like that, so that would be my first time. But everybody I've talked to that's played it said that it's one of the best Zelda games they've ever played in their life. So I'll find out one day.
Did I really just... Motherfucker. There was a chest up here. I went through all this work to get to it, and it gave me one fucking soul. I don't know why. It was such a troll.
Yeah, that's what I would do if I fucking designed a game. Like, I'd be trolling the fuck out of people.
Well, usually like, the chests give you a fuck ton of fucking souls. Like, I'm talking like 500 souls. So I was like, alright, bet, cool. Like, I put in all this work to get up there, and then fucking they gave me one fucking soul.
Is there a limit to how many souls you can have?
No, I don't think so. I'm at 1,300 souls right now. So, I mean, a simple key. Some of the stuff's expensive. Like, a map's only like 50 souls. Like not all of it. Like, obviously, not all fucking everything is overpriced or anything. But, like a simple key, like, is 950 fucking souls.
Shit.
Like, I spent 950 souls on a key, earlier today.
Yeah.
Because there was a lock all the way up at the top in dirt mouth or whatever, and there was a locked door. So I bought a simple key. I go there, and then there was an NPC in there. I talked to him, and he's like, "Oh, you don't have any deep regrets. You're not living a life full of regret. You don't need anything from me." And I was like, "Did I really just spend 950 souls on a fucking useless ass fucking door?" Which, I mean, obviously I know it means it's probably like it'll come in handy later in the game.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's probably just because I unlocked it too early in the fucking... Like, I unlocked it too early and it doesn't want to help me right now.
There's gotta be... There it is, I knew it.
Have you played Animal Crossing, by the way?
I never got into Animal Crossing.
I didn't either. But everybody keeps fucking talking about it. So, like...
I mean, it's probably a good game in its own right, but I don't usually play games like that, so... Like, I don't like The Sims.
Yeah, I don't like Sims either. I don't know what Animal Crossing really is, so I mean...
Pretty much you go to this deserted island, and you just make your own, like, settlement and shit like that. There's really nothing that I would play, but it's really popular.
Yeah, I felt kind of left out when, like, everybody keeps, like, saying, like, oh, like, they're acting like, oh, like, when I was a kid, I played a lot of Animal Crossing, yada, 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 and I'm like, I never played that as a kid, so I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It started on, I think it was GameCube. Actually, no. I think Japan got something for the 64, but I'm not 100% positive on that. It was either the 64
Yeah,
or
I
the
didn't
GameCube.
have a GameCube when I was a kid.
Oh, I did.
When GameCube came out, that was around the time that it was like PlayStation. So I was more of a PlayStation person at that time.
Yeah. I've always been a Nintendo person.
I was a Nintendo person like before PlayStation, but once PlayStation came out, I was more into that. Damn it, this fucking thing. If you don't fucking stop fucking with me. There's just one monster you gotta watch out for. You'll go on platforms, it's a little worm, and he'll pop out as a giant, like, fucking bush monster and, like, start, like, charging towards you.
Yeah.
You have to hit him to knock the bush off of him, and then it turns into a little worm. and then he scurries to go back in the fucking ground. So basically, you gotta hit him, knock the butch off him. You get to hit him once, and then he goes back in the ground, and then you keep repeating the cycle until he dies.
Nice. Damn it. I don't want to use that potion yet.
Going back up the dirt mouth to fucking go to the shop.
Yep, I gotta fucking use it now. I'm out of magic power. If I light that and all that shit fucking... I'm fucking pissed. I used all that magic power for nothing. Yeah, of course, hit me. Go ahead, hit me again. Yep. Oh yeah, the floor is icy in this one. The first boss you face in the game. That's something I've always liked too that older games do. You get to the final part of the game and you fight all the bosses that you went through throughout the whole game in the last part of it again. It's like a boss rush thing. I like that kind of shit. Yeah, in Zelda, or A Link to the Past, you get in the final dungeon, and every boss that you took down during the course of the game is in there, and you have to fight him again.
Damn.
I got the big key out of that.
Yeah, I mean, once you get to that point, though, like fucking, it's pretty. The first bosses are pretty fucking easy.
Yeah, but still, like some of them though were a bitch. Like I don't want to fight Trinex again because I don't have fucking magic power for that. It takes 1 full meter of magic to take down one of the necks with the fire or the ice rod. Alright, let's see here.
Shit, damn it.
Did I tell you about the Fit Girl repacks site?
Yeah, you told me about him, yeah.
Did you check that out yet?
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't really wanna. I don't know if I trust it.
Oh no, dude, it's legit. I've used it. Like all the Devil May Cry games on PC, I got out of that. My boy used it for Xenoverse 2. Like it's a legit site. There's no viruses or anything. Because it says on the site there's no viruses, but then when you test it, after you get it as well, run another test yourself, there's still nothing in it at all. So it's a legit site, it's just out of Russia. That's why it's still up.
Right.
But it's a good game. I'm trying to get Dark Souls and shit from there.
Dark Souls on PC sucks, though.
Why is that?
They don't even, like literally, like, if you're playing on keyboard and mouse and shit, like, they don't even change the fucking, like, they don't even get rid of the button mapping. Like, there's no keyboard and mouse settings. Like, as far as, like, when you go up to stuff to interact with it, it'll still show, like, Xbox buttons.
Well, I play with it.
They don't do shit for the PC at all.
I feel that.
They just copied and pasted.
I play with a Xbox controller anyway for stuff on my PC.
Oh, true. Then it might not be too bad.
Went the wrong way. How to be a dumbass, part 1.
Ah, fucking fly trap here. Got or Venus, yeah, fly trap.
Penis flytrap, huh?
Dude, sometimes you'll go into spots like where like there'll literally be a Venus fly trap like hidden, and
Yeah.
you go to like try to get it, and then it'll fucking like snap up and fucking try to eat you, and it'll just catch you off guard.
Shit.
You have to like bait them, and then they take like 4 hits to kill. So you have to like bait them, hit them twice, and then they go back down, and then you bait them again, hit them twice.
Let me see what this fucking room is that I walked by earlier. And of course I hit it when it fucking shocks me. And there was just a massive explosion. Gave me bombs. More bombs. The Legend of Isis. Arrows. And arrows, and that's it. That's all it gave me.
Son of a bitch. Alright, back in the Forgotten Crossroads. That's what it was called, by the way. It was called Forgotten Crossroads. The underground city. And then, like, above is Dirtmouth.
Damn it. And that fell off the fucking cliff. You know another kind of game, or style of game I really fucking like?
What?
You ever heard of Metroidvania games?
No, I haven't.
You know what Metroid is, right?
No.
You've never heard of Metroid?
Mm-mm.
Boy. Okay. It started on the NES. It was the first, like, female video game character, I think. The Space Hunter. Samus around?
What is it?
Metroid.
No.
Okay, well... yeah, you should look that up, because Metroid Prime and shit are fucking... amazing. Those games are good, but, it has, like, an exploration aspect to it that a lot of games don't have, and then Castlevania, of course. Their little, like, side-scrolling RPG... like action RPG elements and shit. Those are one of my favorite games too. Games like that. You'd have to play one to see. Like, have you ever heard of Symphony in the Night? Castlevania?
No.
Okay. I'm gonna have to teach you some of this shit, man. Like, I'm gonna have to educate you on some of this shit. And it hit me.
Oh, that fucking asshole's up here at Dirtmouth. The fucking guy I rescued that he told me to get the fuck away from. While you were hiding here in your dingy little village, I ventured into the dark pit below us and slew a great beast. It had sharp mandibles and atrocious manners. No, I fucking saved you, prick. Yes, all glory to me, but I don't have time for your adulation. I must rest and prepare for my next journey down. Fuck you, asshole.
Is there a way to slap him with your fucking ween?
I really wish there was.
You know what I've always thought would be a good idea for a game?
What?
An arcade-style fighter, where the only moves that you had were hitting your opponent in the nuts. And you know how some of like the death scenes or the finales in fighting games are like super extra?
Yeah.
Like, you could do like an uppercut as a finisher, like a fatality move or whatever you want to call it. And it, you see his nuts just fly like out of his fucking mouth and go into space and hit the sun and blow up. Like, Just some extra shit like that. I would play that. If there was a game where you did nothing but hit your opponent in the nuts, I'd play the fuck out of that. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Ooh, there's the fucking, I forgot. I'm back up here at Dartmouth. I'm gonna see if that fucking door unlocked, if that bitch wants to give me anything now. Hello again. How have you been faring? Have you come to me because of your regrets? Let me peer into you. You don't appear to have any lingering regrets. How lucky for you. You don't need the services of one such as I. Motherfucker!
Caught a fairy. Catch another one? No. Come here. Okay, I don't have any empty bottles. We'll just leave them there then, for now. No, I'm actually enjoying this, having someone on the stream with me to fucking chat with and shit while everything's going on. We have to do this more often, man.
Right, definitely.
The thing, though, is...
Oh, it's not called Geo, it's called, or it's not called Souls, it's called Geo. That's what it is.
It's still kind of like the same concept. I almost fell off that cliff.
You find yourself leaving a lot of Geo behind as you hurry through the caverns. This chart will make sure that any loose change finds its way back to you.
Yeah, I'm stuck in a circle.
For 1,800, I can buy a friend.
Oh man, prostitution.
It'll be like, no. It'll be like a little companion that it says, what's more important, a light to guide your way or a friend who will stay by your side? Why not both? Take this bright little fellow as your companion, it will light your way through the thickest darkness. I guess it's like a little lightning bug.
Maybe.
It follows me around.
You know,
Geo thing.
You know a game that I really like, but I never really played much of it?
What?
Shovel Knight.
Shovel Knight?
Yes.
I feel like I've heard of that.
It's kind of like they had a limited release for physical copies of it on the Wii U, and same thing with the 3DS. But Shovel Knight's a good game.
Have you played a game called Unicorn Island?
No, I have not.
Dude, you gotta play it. It's fucking hilarious. You'll have to find the executable for it because it's not on like Steam or anything. You have to like Google it.
Yeah.
But basically, like you play like it masks itself like it's a pretty unicorn game, and then it like fucking like it like changes itself, and all of a sudden it's like a dark satanic thing, and you're like you're playing a game where you play like a fucking like a demon horse or whatever. It's a platformer.
Yeah.
And the devil is talking to you, or a demon is talking to you, and you're trapped inside of a computer. Then you gotta like decode shit. You basically play like a fucking like you're trying to like hack into like the game. Like you can go into the settings. It'll say like super secret settings, and then you have to like do like a puzzle to fucking unlock it, and then like the demon will like message you on the computer, or it's not literally on your computer, but it's like
that's
like on the virtual computer in the game, and it's like oh, you have defeated my game, I have to recode, and then fucking it'll like put you in like a little screen where like or no, it kicks you completely out of the game and you have to reload up, and then when you reload up, then it's a completely different fucking game with completely different mechanics. It's fucking nuts. It's wild, dude.
Yeah, I like that innovative shit like that. Like there's one game, I forget what it's called, but great. I'm out of fucking arrows. And I don't have magic power to do that. Okay, try this. That don't work. That doesn't work.
Yeah, I found out about it through PewDiePie played it a long time ago, and I watched it, and I was like, what the fuck? And I played it. It's funny. But it's actually a fun game. Like, you'll get like unicorn lasers. Like you'll like hack into it and then get like unicorn lasers.
Yeah. There's a game, I can't remember what it was called, but it's like one of those old text-based like RPGs kinda. But it all takes place in Windows on your computer. I have to die to get out of this. Yeah, it's like you get into a battle, your character will show up in that one window. Fuck, I gotta use all my... I just soft locked myself into having to use all of my fucking heals and my potions.
Yeah.
But no, like the innovative shit like that I like. Like, don't get me wrong, I like first-person shooters and shit like that, but the older ones. But you remember that when PS2 and the Xbox was out, like that's all the fuck they had coming out for those systems. Pretty much was first-person shooters. It's, I don't know. Okay, let's fucking try this again. No arrows, no magic power. I gotta go heal. What do I want to try here? I think this is the shop.
I think I'm gonna hop off. It's fucking 3:20.
Alright.
Get to bed.
Alright, bet. You have a good night then.
Alright, man. I'll catch you later.
Alright.
Later.
See ya. Alright, and that was Ant. Now to look for arrows, bombs, magic power. Now watch, now I'm looking for it, nothing's gonna fucking come up. I'm not gonna find anything. Oh, 5 arrows. Just need 30 more. There's 10. Now I got 15. I'm beating this game before I stop the stream tonight, damn it. No arrows. I don't need hearts. I need arrows. There's some magic power. Some more. I need to find money too so I can buy heals. Might just have to do this a couple times and get fucking rupees. Of course they hit me. Fuck you, birds. Oh, I got fucking arrows and magic out of that, though. I gotta go in with more than 20 fucking arrows, man. I think it's just a money game. Who's ever watching, say something in chat. Chat while we're here. Fuck it, I'll go back and see what I can do. First, though. I'm gonna buy 2 medicine and magic. Probably find arrows as I kill enemies. I can't find any more right now. There's shops somewhere that has fucking sells arrows, but I don't remember where they're at. Of course I get hit. Don't touch me! I hit the wrong fucking button. And I fucked myself. What's in here? I forget. Nothing. Fuck. You better fucking... Okay. Damn it. There's bombs. I'd like arrows, please. That'll work too. Give me arrows. Come on. Alright, now. Oh, this is gonna be fucking ignorant. What'd I tell you? Yeah. If you go up against that thing a certain way, you can use your Pegasus boost and you bounce back over there and you can blow that wall up and there's some shit back there. That was a good thing that happened. Fill my magic up. is. Okay, good. Oh, I don't like this at all. Okay, this is just ignorant now. I'm gonna pause it real quick. My boy Dan just snapped me. Nice, good choice, Dan. Alright. Damn it. Thank you. Shit. Oh, there's something on the other side of that fucking... Yep. I wonder if this works on these. Nope, not at all. That's ignorant with that fucking... We're really gonna die here? Come on. I got a ferry. Come this way, come on. Ow. Oh, come on, damn it. I hate this fucking thing. See what I mean? Damn it. Okay. Damn it. Okay, so I was wrong with the first three bosses. Alright. I have a fairy in case I get hit again. That just shows it again. It was, Aghanim was possessed by Ganon the whole time. I go in there and that's the final boss. But still, there's a couple things that I have to do before I can do so. Alright, I'm going to use the bathroom real quick, and then I will return. I'm back. Let's beat this fucking game. I was using the bathroom. I remembered where the fucking bomb shop is, and it's at Link's house. Where his world is at, or his house is at in the Dark World. But I need 100 fucking rupees. So, I have to kill shit. Come on, I need rupees and not bombs. We'll try this. Almost. Nope. I lost money. Wasted my fucking rupees on that. Now I gotta find 90 rupees. Damn it. Oh, I know where to go. got my 100 rupees. Sorry. And you can do the same thing with your sword. To make it stronger. I have one fairy and 2 magic things. I'm not going to need the magic, but let me try to beat this real quick. Oh, shit. And I hate these little fucking fire bats chase you. Larry? Yeah, because I'm starting to get hurt. Now I gotta do all that over again. See if I can do this with just 10 hearts. Come the fuck. Thank you. If I could not get hit, that would be fucking great. Yep, there's one. One more hit, and I'm dead. course, I got hit right there. That was unnecessary. Of course. Get hit. Okay, 2 more times. One more time. No, it's not. Shit. And now it's time for the credits.